Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. We're back again. We're a couple minutes late. We ran into some technical difficulties. So if you're watching, let us know that you can hear us. Let us know if we're having any other issues. If you can't hear us, let us know. We're going to be joined today by Natalie Rupert from the Kenton County Library. So Natalie, thank you for joining me today.
Happy to be here with you, Garrett. Thanks for having me.
So we're going to give everybody some time to join. And then hopefully you can let us know. If you can't hear me, please let me know. That's the issue that we were having. And if you can't hear me, then we will stop this stream and we'll try something else. So if you're unable to hear me, please let me know. So I haven't heard anything yet about people.
We'll get that as a positive sign.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started just to be respectful of everybody's time. Again, we're joined by Natalie Rupert with the Kenton County Library. So Natalie, just take some time and introduce yourself to us.
Okay, great, Garrett. First of all, again, thanks for letting me join you today. I'm the manager of workforce development for the Kenton County Public Library System, and we're very proud of being one of the few libraries in the state of Kentucky that is an official partner of the Kentucky Career Center. So we work very closely with staff at the Kentucky Career Center to help people of all levels find jobs. So, and I'm basically responsible for all the programs we do and our community partnerships with our workforce partners out here and employers.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you do a great job, Natalie. So we're very happy that you're here to join us today. So we're just going to go in and what we're talking about today in our Facebook Live session is Job Search Central at the Kenton County Public Library. So just tell us a little bit about Job Search Central.
Okay, great. First of all, Job Search Central you can access easily if you just go to kentonlibrary.org, and unless I see this site scrolling across the bottom to be exact, but if you go to kentonlibrary.org, there's a big link a little bit down the page that says Job Search Central that you can just click. That will take you there. Now, there is a lot of information on this page, so don't feel overwhelmed by it. What we did is we created a site for our public services staff at the library. So anyone coming into the Covington, Erlanger, or Independence libraries that needs assistance looking for a job can access that site. Our staff can bring it up for them, and they can easily find links to all kinds of information on there. Some of the biggest things to locate right now for current job seekers are we host beginner job search classes. So if you're someone that is still needing to get an email address, if you want to schedule job interviews, you've never looked for or worked with an electronic calendar on your phone, if you need to create a basic resume, we have all those kinds of basic classes noted there that people can click on and register to take. And then we also have advanced classes. We also have links to a lot of the major job search sites that are local to our area and all kinds of tools that you can use in your job search. Action verbs lists, links to scholarship search sites, all kinds of things like those.
Yeah, and I think that's great, especially the action words, because when I do resume building, one of the big things that we do is transitioning to using action verbs. So I think that's a great resource. And I've looked at the website a little bit, and I actually posted in our chat the link to Job Search Central at Kenton County Library. So you can either take it down scrolling across the screen or see what's in the chat there. It's a great resource. And then, so I know we have some information here, Natalie, but if someone is interested, is the best way to get the information just online?
Yes, but you can also, all our library branches are now open. Our hours have changed slightly. So we're open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and 10 to 5 on Saturdays. We're closed on Sundays now due to COVID. But you can go into any of the libraries and visit our public services staff to get information. You can also visit our computer labs, and we extend time in the labs for people that are looking for jobs, so they can access it there as well. You can also call us. You can call any of our public services desks. So if you call, for example, the Erlanger Library, 859-962-4002. You can call the Covington Library at 859-962-4071, or just our general 859-962-4000 number as well.
Okay, excellent. So it's pretty accessible either in person, online, over the phone. There's no issue in getting it. Okay. So that'll kind of lead us to the next question. I know we talked, and you talked a little bit, there's some online programming, and there is some information in person as well. To access that information, does someone need a library card? And if so, how do they get it?
Okay. So we have a very open library card holder policy. You do not necessarily need to live in Kenton County to get a library card with us. You can live in Boone County, Campbell County, Owenton, Cincinnati. But if you just go to the library's main page, the kentonlibrary.org, scroll down just a little bit, there's a big button that says get a library card. You just click the link and complete the information. Take you less than 2 minutes, and you can get a library card number there with a PIN access. That will allow you to actually download any of our e-resources and provide access to all of our databases as well, which will be very helpful to you. Another really important thing that we deal with in this day of technology is we have a technical assistance button at the very top of the Job Search Central page. And if you need help with any type of technology, whether it's using Zoom, whether it's using Facebook, whether it's being able to download ebooks, audiobooks, use your cell phone, access certain kinds of software, you can just click that button, enter your name, your phone number, an email address if you have one, indicate 3 dates and times that you would be available for help. And then there's a little block that you can just write in there what you need help with. And one of our technical staff will either give you a call back or email you and work with you for an hour and help you resolve whatever issue you're having.
Okay, that sounds great.
Garrett, just so you know, I think I lost your phone call. If you want to give me a quick call back so I can hear you on the speaker, that'd be great. Okay, good. I gotcha.
That's how we're solving our technological issue today, is by good old-fashioned phone call, so Natalie can hear it. So,
no problem. I'll start there.
So, Natalie, that'll lead me to the next question. So there's Job Search Central has so many different components. Just looking at the website, there's a lot of great information. Can you just provide us an overview of what's there and how it can help someone in their job search?
Sure. Maybe I'll start at the top a little bit. Depends on where you are, what you're doing in your job search. So one of the big features on the site is we host a group called the Northern Kentucky Accountability Group, which is a job search support group for professionals in transition, or people that are looking to change careers. So all the information about the meetings of that group, which are on Wednesday mornings at 9:30, are noted on the top of the Job Search Central site. So anyone that wants to join and participate in the meeting can just click the link to join the main meeting, And then following that, they can click another link to join a roundtable discussion where everyone can talk about the status of their job searches. And then there's a third link for on Wednesday afternoons at 1 o'clock, we do an orientation for professional level people that are new to career transition. So just to give you an idea, we have about 80 or 90 professionals that join that group every week. That's kind of located at the top of the screen. As you scroll down, we include a list of job searching and hiring events. So for example, this Thursday is the 14th annual Veterans Job Fair that the Career Center is hosting. So we have a link front and center right there on there for anyone who's interested that can register for the job fair so that they get a link to the Career Center's landing page and then can, basically register to meet with any employer via Zoom. Following that, we have things like suggested books to read during the course of your job search. We have lists of the top sites, the top safe sites to use when you're looking for a job. We have links to a lot of our community partners who have individual websites for you. So if you're looking for a job, for example, in the arts community, there's links to Cincinnati Arts Wave, there's links to JVS Career Sources, links to the Kentucky Career Center, a lot of information like that. We also, like I mentioned earlier, we have a calendar that lists all our beginner and advanced job search classes. Links to other job search support groups within the greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, and general Kentucky area. Otherwise, we have additional segments where you can access what we call our databases, which are basically learning portals. We have two programs, one called Gale Courses and one called Learning Express. Those are where if you need to take a class to upgrade your computer skills, like Microsoft Word 1, Microsoft Word 2, PowerPoint, Excel, you can access those through all those databases. We also have other information on the site. We have lists of companies. If you're looking to build a lead list for top companies, people you want to talk to in the course of your job search, we have lists of companies located in the Erlanger, Florence, and Hebron industrial parks. Then we have a list of tools. Garrett already mentioned, we have an action verb list on there. We have a list of websites for people who have physical disabilities that is very helpful. We have links to salary search sites. If you're kind of wondering, if you get to that point in job negotiation and you're wondering if you're going to be paid enough, links to sites like that can help you. Links to really kind of upscale ways to create a resume. There's a new software out there called Canva, and we've given people tips and pointers on how to access that and to build a resume in Canva. Also, video interviews are obviously very popular right now. We have links for you to practice if you need to do a video interview to see what that's going to be like. We also have links to professional networking groups in our area. So if you're if you're in finance and you want to connect with other finance professionals, how do you do that? If you're in human resources and you want to find other people like you that might be able to expose you to jobs, we have those tools as well. And then we have links to all of our other community partners in workforce, like the Career Center, the Life Learning Center in Covington, the Brighton Center. Gateway Community and Technical College, anyone that we think could help someone either prepare for a new career or go back to school or help you find a job. So it's kind of like a one-stop area for people looking to get a new job or upgrade their current job skills. Brandon, again.
Can you hear me now? I think. Oh, today's been.
I love technology in this day and age. It's always so fun. Okay.
So sorry, I don't know what's happening. It's one of those days. But I love that you brought up the networking piece, because that's such an important piece of job searching today, is networking and having that connection. So I love that you brought that up. And there's tools, working with, the Kenton County Public Library and all those things that we have. I love all of the tools that you provide that are available from beginning to end, from someone that's just searching for their first job or the professional that's new to that transition. So I love everything that's done there, and I think it's great. So I bragged a little bit about it. So what are some benefits of attending, accountability groups or job search success classes? What can people expect when they do attend those?
No problem. If you, for example, if you're involved in the Northern Kentucky Accountability Group, which I mentioned is a job search support group for professional level people in transition, first of all, you're going to meet a lot of other people who are looking for jobs. So you're definitely not going to feel alone. And everyone involved has a whole nother set of connections, which is great. But with the accountability group, we have built a huge series of classes that it doesn't matter what your profession is, what you do, that everyone needs to take to build their job search skills. So that would be a Target Your Resume workshop. It's learning how to manage applicant tracking software in your job search. It is practicing and learning interviewing skills. We have LinkedIn classes. We have transferable skills workshops. All of these workshops that help you build your skills until you get that to do that. In the accountability group itself, then each week we have a different speaker that will talk on some aspect of the job search that's going to be helpful for people, that is outside of what we offer regularly for classes. For example, tomorrow morning, we have Dr. Laura Cantor, who's a positive performance psychologist from St. Elizabeth's Healthcare. She's a leader in their organizational development department. She is going to talk about fighting ageism in your job search and working with multiple generations in the workforce, things that you come across there. The week after that, we have Jeff Wenker and Terry Madden from the Baki Group in Cincinnati, and they're going to talk about what you need to know before you go, getting started on your job search. So that's what people can expect. Now, success rate, it's kind of amazing. During the month of April, I don't think anyone landed a job. Everyone was busy getting laid off, or our budgets were cut, or things like that. But there's a lot of bright news on the horizon now. We've had 15 people land in the last 10 days who were participating in the accountability group. And they are in all walks of life, all levels. One of the people that landed is now going to be in charge of communication for the community engagement department at Fifth Third Bank. Another person is going to be the chief executive officer for LAP North America, which is a German company. Let's see, another person, Stephanie Eldred. I'll brag about her. Stephanie had worked in Washington, D.C. For a nonprofit for 6 years and decided it was time to move back to Cincinnati to be near her family. So she was kind of starting over, and she was working on her job search with us, working a survival job at Jungle Gyms and volunteering her professional skills with the Free Store Food Bank. And the Free Store Food Bank decided to develop a huge capital campaign, a $35 million campaign, and decided to start interviewing for a capital campaign officer to run that. And there was Stephanie, already volunteering, already with a background working with nonprofits, and she interviewed and she just landed. So a lot of real positive stories out there right now. And the nice thing about the accountability group is we have a separate group on LinkedIn for the accountability group that all our alumni, people that have participated, belong to, and they are constantly posting job openings at their companies, and are always happy to help out and connect new people who are looking for jobs with opportunities where they're currently working and helping them out.
Yeah. And I think that's so great and such a positive. We talked about the networking piece, and to hear the success rate, especially in today's world of COVID, things are rapidly changing, and they're always changing. So having that ability to be flexible and that support that you can get through the accountability group and those types of things, I think is wonderful, because we're really kind of in new territory with job searching and career searching. So doing that is great. So again, I like to brag about it, but the accountability group and Job Search Central is an amazing place to start. If you are affected by COVID, or you're just starting your job search, to have that support, from a community partner and partner with the Career Center like the Kenton County Library is extremely important. So those are the questions that I have. So if you're watching and you do have a question for Natalie, be sure to throw it into the chat. It does take, there's a little bit of a delay for it to show up, and with technology that we're having today, who knows what's going to happen. But Natalie, if you could, I know you talked a little bit about the upcoming career fair. Is there anything else that we should know about that's coming up?
One of the things I wanted to mention is we are a partner with Go with Google. We also do a lot of Microsoft classes. We try to cover both platforms. But for people that know people that are, like, I would say, looking for entry-level jobs, maybe don't have like the greatest computer skills out there, we are hosting classes, simple 1 hour, easy classes, like I said, to get emails, to use an electronic calendar, to learn to use digital skills, to learn, most importantly, how to power your job search with Google Plus Jobs, which is a really huge, powerful tool to find job openings that appeal to you in our area, particularly right now, remote jobs, because so many companies have decided not to send their staffs back to work, that working from home is working really well. So that's opened it up a lot more opportunities for people to work remotely across the country. So we have lots of those classes going on in August and September. If you might be struggling with technology, you can visit any of our computer labs and log on there, and we'll give people a free set of earbuds to listen in. All those classes are via Zoom. And another thing coming up as part of our partnership with the Kentucky Career Center, we have Adam Schoaf, who's a talent development specialist. Adam is going to be teaching the Job Search Success Program on August 4th and August 11th. Those are Tuesdays in the morning from 9:15 until noon. These are going to be our first actual back in the building classes at the Covington Library. We can only take, unfortunately, 10 people in each class due to the social distancing requirements. But people are going to be in a big room, and everyone's going to have their own table, being, very social and distanced from others. And Adam's going to help people do some, beginning career exploration, talk about how you talk about yourself, personal branding, help people create a resume, help think about people prepare for interviews. So we're excited about that class coming up. I'm going to be there and Adam's going to be there. So that's August 4th and 11th. And if people want to register for that, they can either go online to do it on Job Search Central, as I mentioned, or they can call the Covington Library at 859-962-4071 to register for that program. So we're really excited about that. And we'll be doing that every other month with the Career Center, and hopefully that will be open up to a lot more people as soon as we're allowed. So good things that are coming up.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing that. And Adam is awesome. So he'll do a great job teaching that class. And I've added that to the chat, the phone number that you can call to register for job search success classes or online for anyone that's interested. So I don't see any questions, Natalie. So first and foremost, thank you everybody for dealing with the technical difficulties was experienced today. And Natalie, thank you so much for willing to kind of combine technology to where we can actually hear each other. So
no problem.
That was great. I appreciate it.
All right.
So again, be sure to check out if you're looking for career searches, career guidance, contact us at the Kentucky Career Center. Utilize all of the amazing resources at Job Search Central at the Kenton County Public Library. And one last time, Natalie, thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed it and sharing all the great things that you do. Working with you and customers in the past, you do a great job. So we appreciate it.
Thanks, Garrett. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.